Mr. R wanted us to learn Kole,
Yeah, I, William.
And I'm Mckensie.
from his third period chemistry class, have learned to an A level the following concepts, chapter 13 through 16 of our chemistry book. This is not an inclusive list, but my selection of concepts for each chapter that we will remember. Alright, chapter 13, states of matter. I learned at a triple point, ice, liquid, and water vapor can exist at equilibrium.
In chapter 13, I learned KTM, which is the kinetic theory of matter. And it says all matter consists of tiny particles that are in constant motion.
For chapter 13, I learned that the shape of a crystal is determined by the arrangement of the atoms and molecules within the crystal.
Alrighty, and chapter 14, behavior of gases. I learned real gases differ most from an ideal gas at low temperature and high pressure.
In chapter 14, I learned how are the pressure and volume and temperature is related. And they affect gas pressure, which is the pressure part, and the warmer it gets, the more pressure in like a gas, and the less volume, the more pressure as well.
In chapter 14, I learned that gases are easily compressed because of the amount of free space between the molecules, unlike a liquid or a solid where they are more compressed already.
Alright, in chapter 15, water and aqueous system. So, ice being a solid that it is, its makeup, the atoms and molecules are tightly packed.
In chapter 15, I learned, it says the question was, why are all ionic compounds electrolytes? And so I looked that up in the book, and it said because they dissociate into ions.
Alright, in chapter 15, I learned that the difference between a suspension and a solution is the particle size. Suspensions are up to 1 nanometer, solutions are 1,000 nanometers.
Alright, chapter 16. Solubility is often expressed in grams of solute per 100 grams of solvent.
In chapter 16, I learned what factors determine the rate at which a substance dissolves. So, surface area of the substance, so you can grind a substance up, like sugar or something, it'll dissolve quicker. You heat that up, like put it in the microwave or something, in like water or whatever, it will dissolve quicker. And agitation, which is stirring, or agitating it, mixing it around, shaking it up, That's what I learned in chapter 16.
In chapter 16, I learned that the factors that determine the rate a substance dissolves are solubility, temperature, agitation, particle size, and solute and solvent.